Folks, welcome back to an episode of another patron risking $4,000 on, you ready? Where the legend begins, the Alpha printing. So, first let's talk about the box here. Obviously, video is brought to you by my patron, Travis S. And we got a little cardboard there. These boxes were very flimsy. The wrapping was very distinctive. A little rip mark right here was very common in the middle there because it's kind of a weak point of when people grab and move the boxes. And we're going to see how it does. Travis, good luck here. And we're going to talk about the flesh and blood market and how it seems that, well, flesh and blood seems to be, dare I say, one of the only card games, CCGs right now, that is actually managing their print runs and managing the supply of their products very, very well. I mean, Flesh and Blood is essentially right now, compared to the state of Magic, even the new Pokemon block, Flesh and Blood is almost they're doing the best. They're navigating the best. They're handling it the best, and gotta give them credit. So here we go, folks. We're hopping on in. Ready? First, ooh, love the pink stripe rare. Savage Feast coming in with a foil, common unmovable, alpha card, and of course our nice little token in the back. So obviously there is a tremendous amount of expensive cards in this product. So yeah, obviously some of the original cold foils and some of the big bad hits in this are worth a ton of money. The world famous Drone of Brutality. You love to hate it, am I right? Breakneck. The Bellow, so the foil common also. So nothing, starting off kind of quiet, Travis. Nothing crazy over here in the back with the nice mallet again. All right, pack number 3. Come on. Let's get some goodies. Let's get some goodies here. Come on. Oh, we got a crack bobble hiding in the back. We'll put you over there for good luck. And come on, here we go. All right, Goliath Gauntlet. Staunch response for our first rare. Ooh, super rare Showtime. Or if I always forget, a super rares always catch me off guard. And starting off, hey, look at that. Anybody know what that is? That is a foil Majestic Glint. God, I don't know, have we ever pulled a foil Majestic Glint? I don't know if we've had that one. That one doesn't ring a bell. Remember, foil Majestics. Yeah. Any Flesh and Blood obsessive Rudy fans out there? Comment below. How many alpha foil Majestics are in existence? Yeah. Fliggity Flack, Valor, and foil rare Energy Potion. Very nice for their first foil rare of the box there. And a nice young Bravo hiding in the back there. Because I know the foil super rares and the foil Majestics are just stupidly rare. I mean, very, very rare. I love the potions, man. Rudy rambles, Rudy story time. Obviously, this is always a special thing to me because remember, the very first launch we did in 2019, when we brought Flesh and Blood to the US here, nobody knew what it was. Everybody attacked and called scam. The cold foil potion set is what I handed out as the free promo and everything. And I'm always going to look at those very special, nice little Razor Reflex. The foil potions are always going to be very special to me. Nice little club in the back. It just reminds me of the very beginning when everybody was just, I don't know, you guys know the story. I don't need to go into it. You guys know how the beginning was and how ridiculous and everything. Super rare Bonehead and foil common. So, all right, so we got a foil Majestic so far. We're at 2 super rares. It's still weird to see super rares. I'm glad they got rid of that. I thought that was too many levels of rarity. I think not having super rares was the right call, by the way. I thought, just going from common to rare, and then super rare to Majestic to Legendary to fail that is a lot of tiers. I think getting rid of one tier, I do think a lot of people argue that they wish it wasn't, that they still had super rares, but I don't know. I think it was the right call. Nice little Dawn Blade in the back there. It was very, at the beginning, it's tough to predict. So you got to remember, when they were designing, when James was making this game, for years he was working on this. Sigil. And there was no way to know how the market and how things were going to go at the very beginning. Okay? So, in his defense, a lot of the, Duranthian babe, there was no way to know how much it was going to grow and you know, obviously you always want things to do well, but at the beginning nobody knew. And when WTR came to market and we did this, you know, WTR did not boom. It was not a hugely successful thing at the beginning. It sold. It was fun. Oh, Majestic, our first non-foil? That is our first non-foil Majestic. They go pile over here. That's our first one. You know, there was no way to know what was going to happen. And, you know, it sold at the beginning, it was fine, but, you know, nothing crazy was happening. Nobody expected the market to go crazy. We never realized what was going to happen. And it's just a fun time to look back. Oops. It was a fun time to look back at the beginning, and those potions always, they always throw me back, everybody. They always throw me back. Beat down. And, look at that. Steel Blade Supremacy, the old Mrs. D specialization. That is our second Majestic. And, of course, just a foil common there. And the back, the old Harmonized. All right, Travis, so far, this is a straight average box. We have nothing special. I'm hoping for something surprising here. Unfortunately, we have absolutely nothing special right now. Disable. There it is. Super Rare Determination. And Flickety Flack. Super Rare number 3 and Flickety Flack for our foil rare. So nothing crazy here. And every time I do these videos, I always get at least a couple people who comment, and patrons and comment, like, how many original Alpha boxes do you think are left in the world? That is the most common conversation point that I get from everybody. Potion of Strength, Disable, come on, baby. Foil common, Scar for a Scar, Infamous Art. And my answer to you all is very, very little. Very, very little. As the prices went up from these boxes from, you know, 50 to 100 bucks a box, as they became very expensive, everybody was selling into the strength. And then once they hit 500 to 1,000 a box, it would, you know, the prices just, you know, everything went crazy. And, you know, most people sold and locked in profits because they thought it was a bubble and they didn't think Flesh and Blood was going to make it. And then when the boxes kept going higher and higher, they hit 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 a box. You know, everybody just kind of sold out, and everybody started hunting the cold foils. And here we go. Come on. And Crush Confidence, foil common. Man, is this going to be a dud box? Come on. We're down. Well, never mind. We got a good amount of packs left. All right, here we go. Come on. I was like, come on. We got to have some good stuff here. We're at least a cold foil common. Give us like any cold foil. All right, here we go. Blackout Kick. All right. Overpower. Foil common, Gust Wave. That's disappointing. And, of course, Dawn Blade in the back. All right. But no, I don't think there's very much left anymore. And keep in mind, even the people who held out in the crash of 2022, that flushed out probably the rest of the market. At this point in time, I don't think there's really much of anything left, or people, foil rare, beat down. I mean, that crash last year, I mean, it flushed everything. Magic stores, Boulder's Gates. I mean, the only thing that did well through the crash last year was Pokemon, which is funny because in 2023, Flesh and Blood is holding up by far the strongest. And of course, Pokemon and Magic are, well, the big dogs are pretty weak. So that is, that's how quickly things can change, everybody. Ooh, Crazy Brew. I really would. James, Ellis, and anybody out there, will you please do another Crazy Brew extended cold foil secret something? God, that was such a meme and infamous beginning card. It was so symbolic, man. I get asked that all the time. Why won't LSS? Rudy, tell James, tell the team there to do more unique, fun, hidden things. It's like they're already doing all kinds of hidden extended arts and variants, and all they have. Every set has Marvels, extended art rares, extended art majestics. They're doing that, man. But people want like some Crazy Brew type of thing. I don't know. It's just such a thing, man. Foil common, really? God, a lot of brute cards, man. My goodness. All right, Reinar, trying to take over the video here. Like brute cards for days today, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. I feel like we're going to get something big. Blessing. All right, Flick Flack. Foil common, Demolition Crew. Dang, man. 5 packs left, everybody. Travis. Nothing crazy yet, man. Nothing crazy. Normal box. Not dumpster. Oh, there's a drone. All right, we got a drone. Foil common, Scourge of Battlescape. Dang. I hope this isn't another, like, no cold foil alpha box. It happens. It's a real thing. But I hope this isn't one. I really hope it's not one. But it does happen, as everybody knows who's watched any amounts of these box openings. It is a real thing. God. Foil rare disable. Come on, man. Oh, brutal. Okay, if we don't get anything in these last 3 packs, Travis, everybody's in the comment section is gonna have to press F to pay respect for your loss, because this is just absolutely gonna be not cool. All right, here we go. Drone, Fluster Fist. Oh, foil common response. Harmonized connection. Yeah. 2 packs left. It is not looking good, folks. It's not looking. Travis ain't looking good, man. It's not looking good. Come on. All right, come on. Disable. Flick Flack. Leg tap. Okay. Okay. Moment of silence. This is it. Oh, man. Alpha WTR. So unforgiving, man. These packs are so unforgiving. We got a cracked bobble in the back. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Snappy. You got our first... God, look, that's our first snatch in the video. Breakneck. Come on. This is it. This is it. Oh, God. Oh. Fucking A. Foil common. Nothing. Dang, dude. Travis. Didn't go good, man. Did not go good. It didn't go good. I'm going to include something. I feel this is just bad, man. I'm going to give you a special... I'm going to send you a bonus card. I don't want to reveal or what it is, but I'll send you something extra, man. But, dude, that was tough. That was tough. At least the other patron, we did the WTR Alpha. I think, God, at least they had what? God, what they had? At least they had a good foil Majestic or something. What, they had drone? No. Did they get a foil rare drone? Or wait, what did they hit? I don't remember. They had something. I can't remember what card they hit in the other video. That was like a week ago when I filmed it. Folks, I guess the conclusion of this video is press F to pay respect for Travis's loss. He did not do good on this box opening. This was not a to-the-moon exciting box opening. I consider this pretty bad. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this box opening a 4. The only reason I'm giving it a 4 is because at least we got a bunch of super rares. We did hit our 2 standard Majestics plus foil Majestic. We hit no... We had 0 foil super rares. But final comments, everybody. It's amazing how we went from last year's crash, and people thought everything in Flesh and Blood was going to 0, to now Flesh and Blood is like the industry standard of stability. Of all their sets are stable, doing very well, and Magic's just been collapsing on their sets. Pokemon has been doing a terrible job with overprinting Scarlet Violet and the market's negativity. And Yu-Gi-Oh's Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's really fascinating to see the difference right now with how well and how strong Flesh and Blood has really... I mean, when it stopped dropping last year, dude, Flesh and Blood returned. It's almost... there is some speculation, which I think is a little tinfoil hatty, because I've had multiple patrons that kind of send a message saying, Rudy, do you think in the bear market a lot of people are purposely dumping or trying to be overly negative to suppress the prices of Fab, especially the first WTR Arc Crew block? Even the Monarch Tails Everfest, like the cold foils, how cheap they became and how much they've rebounded on a percentage scale. It is quite a bit, and there is speculation. And of course, every time anything happens in life, there's always going to be speculation and people making up tinfoil hat theories. And there is a subset of people out there that believe the Flesh and Blood market was overly pushed and negative and tanked just so the whales could come in and scoop up, consolidate, and take over the market. Do I think that's real? And it's not really enough conversation to make a whole video on, but I'll bring it up now. It's the end of the video. The only people watching are people who are diehard Fab fans. In my opinion, I 100% don't believe that the Fab market last year was purposely tanked so that whales could scoop it up. My rationale for that is that all the markets move together. The fact that the stock market, literally with inflation, gas prices spiking, the overall economic, just all the asset classes, from stocks to bonds, all the way to Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Weiss, MetaZoo, Flesh and Blood, like all the CCGs tanked, okay? So you cannot stand back and make fun of Flesh and Blood. You cannot stand back and make fun of Magic or Pokemon or what. You can't make fun of any particular item when the entire market drops between 20 and 60%. So the average CCG item from the peak of 2021 dropped 30 to 40%. So you can say, well, Rudy, MetaZoo dropped 60 and the market only dropped 34. Yes, that's correct. MetaZoo did far worse in the bear market, and even now, than the other CCGs. But at the same time, you cannot take things out of context and say, well, yeah, Rudy, see, they manipulated Flesh and Blood, just like they pumped it up, now they pumped it down. No. Because the entire market did it. Now, if every CCG went straight up in 2022, and the bear market didn't happen, and Flesh and Blood was the only CCG to tank, we'd be having a whole different conversation, because that one category is now standing out as behaving different than the overall market. The fact that didn't happen, sorry, as much as I love tinfoil hats and, Rudy making up crap on the spot, I'm sorry, I just don't believe that. I do not believe there was manipulation on that. I believe at the very beginning, with some of the bad partners and people involved, yes, there was manipulation on pushing prices up in the Monarch era and people lying about supply and not having it. It didn't actually run their sales. And, when things happen, I don't want to go back down that path, but you guys know what I mean. At the beginning, people make fun of me because I sold Monarch and the promos, all the stuff, and then it tanked, 60, 70%. Well, it's come back some, but it's still tanked. When other people didn't run, they just said, oh, I don't have it. It's sold out. It doesn't exist. It was short printed. Those people really, really bottlenecked, pushed the market, hoping that in the future they'd be able to sell their Monarch for, $1,000 a box or $4,000 a case. And things like that is what caused a lot of damage. And the fact that is true is that we all know that these events did happen and that this particular market with Monarch did not perform like the rest of the market. It did stand out. It did behave irregularly. So to go back to 2022, everything went together. It is what it is. The simplest answer was what actually happened. That's all I have today. Again, Travis, thanks for being a very kind patron. All the cards are heading your way. I'm going to send you an extra little cold foil of my own and everything. And because, dude, that was just brutal. I just feel bad. I don't want to make a thing where every time a patron gets a bad video, I compensate or do anything. But I don't know. This one was just weird, man. I mean, the fact that, I don't know. I'm just going to let it be. Thanks for watching, folks.